Okay. Hopefully the game audio works. It should work. I'm going to be taking a look at this map. I'm actually going to... Hold on, I want to change my... I think that worked. Hopefully the game audio is still going to work. But I want to get Epic Pen out. If you can hear some noise in the background, I apologize. It is Cornbread Stream. And then options. Video. Borderless window. Perfect. I don't want to read the blog. Okay. So I'm going to be looking at this game we had against 321 Nano. This was in the Pachamarchi tournament. Our team. So I might make this video unlisted or public. So I'll give a brief explanation of what this what's happening. This is the second round of the Pachamarchi tournament. Our team, Team 2, Muma's Kittens, are kind of a high masters, some GM player team. Everyone's kind of heard of everyone on Team 1, 321 Nano. And so I'm just going to be reviewing our gameplay and seeing what went wrong and what we can do better. Let's get going a little bit. Okay. So, already to start, I'm going to change an option while I talk. Already to start, so this is immediately not the comp I wanted to play. So we have this comp puts us at such a disadvantage. I get the idea. You probably wanted the Briggs end to be like up here, make it hard to dive. This exists, right? And neither of these characters can do a thing about this, and nothing's just going to happen. So this compositionally is really going to make a struggle. I gave freedom when giving the comps for the DPS line. I don't think I should have. This Genji realistically has two targets it can go on. The Ana, fine, but we'll get to that. It's not going to be the easiest dive in the world considering they have... And then the Mercy, but the Mercy's going to be with the Pharah, so Genji's not going to be able to really dive her. But the most important thing is the Genji can't really just exist behind them, right? The Genji has to be going in kind of frontally or from a side angle. And with the Pharah in the sky, these angles just aren't going to exist. And finally, Sojourn, which, yeah, it probably is Chef Cornbread's best hero. Who are you going to really build charge on? Yeatle, I guess. But then you have to build charge off Yeatle and then hit either Yinza or Aspen with the rail, and that's just tough. So compositionally, we've already put ourselves on the back foot. What I wanted here was going to be, I don't remember which one played which, but Lucio, Kiriko, and over here we could have something like an Ash, Widow, or Cassidy to deal with kind of, if we're running this hit scan to deal with the double flyer. Warren ended up coming out on Sombra, so Cassidy, I think, is the clear winner here. The only thing is, the support line could leave him behind. And I gave freedom because I know Josh plays more Genji than Tracer. It needs to be a Tracer in this case. The Tracer needs to be able to kind of spy, kind of check out and check Warren, can mark the ball, and can, unlike Genji, Tracers can live behind here a little bit better and be able to kind of hound out if Aspen ever gets out of position. So compositionally, we're already in a very bad spot. And as we kind of watch us try to approach, let's look at the space control in the map. Who can we... And we're going to talk about kill boxes. Who can we realistically kill from this position? Right now, we are... I'll do this color. We're all... Oh, that didn't do it. Yeah. So Pain is here, which there's no real pressure coming in from here. So there's kind of a kill box right here. And then, really, if anything wanders in here... So at this point of the game, these are our kill boxes. Not much. What are their kill boxes? ML7 already... Oh, no, that's Sombra. Sombra really can get access to all of this already. But more importantly, this Pharah, Mercy, is covering this entire section of the map. We are already in this Pharah's kill box, and we have not even come close to setting up. And it's not like there's any way for us to go faster here, right? Because she just goes right up out of spawn, and the entire map's her kill box. So even getting into this position is going to be tough. That's where Lucio Kiriko has the advantage. With Lucio Kiriko, right, we can take this position like really quick. We can get in here. We can go here. These are all low ground positions, but against the Pharah Mercy, that might help us get us to point A to point B. The Pharah has to come down to fight us. So let's just watch how this plays out. I don't think there's going to be much really to talk about other than just watching how this plays out. But as far as just pounding us, we're going so slowly. Pain is not really doing anything. We've already had to drop. No, we haven't had to drop, but we're just getting pounded. We don't even we don't get set up, and our Zen is dead. I want to talk. Let's look a bit what happened over here. So we have no Zenyatta, so our damage is drastically reduced. Josh did this. I like this dive on it. The only thing is the Mercy is right here. Pain is slamming a plant, which is trouble. Plants are pretty scary, but unfortunately, it's not going to help you get a kill. That's a disjointed dive. That's going to cause some trouble, but so really disjointed dive, and it was going to happen when really your backline's just under constant pressure. So after this point, the fight's lost. All right, we're resetting up. We are still on the Brig Zen, trying to get set up against the Pharah. Like, just look at how much... I'm going to show this from Yin's point of view. Look how free this Pharah is. Pain's on point. This is good. This is really... I think this is a good rotation. But here's the thing. We're trying to walk to point. Look at how slow we are. Look how free this Pharah is. Like, we're now stuck in this little room. Being stuck in this little room is not a problem in and of itself. The Pharah can't fight us in here. The problem is we have to somehow get from point A to point B, in this case the point, if we want to get the Pharah to drop and get our kind of hit scans to fight in a good way, get our Zen Brig safe and relevant, and we just don't have any way to get there. Pain can mark point all he wants. Pharah and Mercy are never going to fight him. It's always going to be the ball. It's always going to be their Sombra. Why am I at 0.75 speed? Do this. Yeah, so we're just never going to get in this way. Speed this up a little bit, because this is just going to be cleanup. And the thing about King of the Hill is... This is all cleanup. This is all kind of symptomatic of the same thing. King of the Hill, if you lose the first fight, you're in a lot of trouble. Oh, here we have a rally fight happening. Let me back up 10 seconds. With King of the Hill, you don't really get like, if you lose the first fight, and especially if it's bad, it snowballs so fast. Where's ML7? ML7's over here. Ults, the team that wins the first fight often will get their ults online first, which will help them snowball. You have to be taking fast fights to try to force an ult in this situation. It's not actually that bad right now. They only have Barrage and you do have Rally, but you aren't even close to anything else, while they are close to literally everything. So taking a Rally fight and trying to force Barrage is great, but you're not going to have ults online for the next fight anyway, and they're going to have the rest of their ults. So this is just really going to be really hard. We rally early. What are we going to do with it? Pain marks point, that's fine. Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing with this rally? This is fine. Where did ML7 go? Is he on point now? Oh, he's here. He's right here, yeah. So we took the rally, right? And the rally started here. And we took the rally and we made it here. Great. Now what? Really, we should be looking... I think we should be looking to hit here. Anna's here. You can force Anna to point. Once Anna's in point, you're then looking to get onto point. Again, it's going to be so tricky. You have no speed, and you have to get your Brig into a better position. We're split. Their EMP got nothing. That's actually great. So let's talk about this. I want to talk about this a little bit. So we kind of have a 3-2 thing going here. We have 3 members here, 2 members here. I'm gonna hide chat real quick. This is not bad in and of itself. Having a 3-2 split like this. The problem is, this is a Sojourn. Sojourn can be by herself, but what are you shooting at? Shooting at the far Mercy. That's just, you can't do that on your own. And Sojourn, like, maybe if you have insane tracking, it's just too hard. So again, this Brig Zen makes this so tough. Because where's Discord? Is Discord even on anyone? Yeah, Sombra. So if you were all together and you could fight the Sombra, it would make sense. It's... I don't know. This ended up working out pretty well, actually, because they EMP and they're unable to find anything. The thing is, what this ended up... Yeah, so... A couple things happened there. Unfortunately, playing split with a comp like this is tough because of the Sojourn. I just don't like the pick. Second, we need to be making smart rotations, right? Like, here to here is fine. Here to here, fine. Here to here, fine. Here, there? This is so long. And it's a Zen and it's a Brig going. The Brig ends up going back here. The Zen kind of rambles around here. Free food for this. That can't be happening. Needle also is there to help, so it's tough. The comp really hurt, like really badly. But also we need to be cleaner in our positioning. We need to be decisive in where we're going. I think we haven't decided at this point who you want to fight. I think at this point Damon is calling, guys, we need to figure out who we want to fight. Is it ML7? Is it the Pharmacy? Because at this point, you've never attempted to take a fight with either. Pain, honestly, I think what Pain was doing is fine. He's attracting attention onto the point. Those are what's going to get you your opportunities to go from point A to point B. And the rotations just never happened. So Pain's on the Diva. It looks like we should be on Lucio Kiriko at this point. Lucio Ana, okay. So the thing about Lucio Ana, so I'm literally coming off watching Atlanta versus Saints right now, and they also ran a Diva comp. Now, keep in mind, it's Hawk Diva versus Pain Diva. Pain doesn't really play Diva, so this is already going to be a trouble. When they ran this, they ran Zen Bapt, and the idea was force the other team to dive your Zen Bapt, which is a pretty stable backline that can peel for each other really well, and hit them in the counterattack. Thing is, they're running Tracer Sombra, and we're running double hit scan. So really, with this comp, right, we have Cassidy, we have Sojourn, which I don't like this pick. On a Diva, we're really focusing a lot of our attention on this duo. That could be good or bad. Thing is, I think the call was to go onto the Ana. So again, I think this should be a Kiriko. I think this should be a Tracer, and I think this should be the Cassidy. This is a little better because the support line at least can get into a good position quick. What is a good position? I think you're looking to play really around here, and you're looking to get this Pharah out of the sky with Pain, keeping her honest and contesting point. Lucio has second best at contesting point, with Cassidy being third, using his large hit pull and then rolling back to safety. You are going to struggle to get onto the Ana because, you have a Diva, you have a Lucio. Ana can always just rotate, and really whoever Lucio is speeding, which will be these two probably, their only mobility is the Lucio. So they're all coming from the same direction. Sombra just has to hack the Lucio, and all of a sudden your mobility is gone, and Yinza and really any of these three will be able to punish, right? Or they can do that one of two ways. They could punish this little triad, or they could try to hit the now somewhat unprotected Ana. Pain can peel, but then you're going with a dive with just these three characters, which isn't great. Diva is great by when you're able to dive and peel, and in this case, we really only can dive with this Diva pick. So I'm gonna speed through this. So again, I think even with this Sombra, you're looking at Winston. Oh, so we're on Genji. Oh god. Again, with the Sombra, I can understand not wanting to play ball. You're playing Winston. I don't think we play Diva here. We're on Genji. This is already not great. So again, you're looking to play positions that take advantage of the fact they have a Pharah, and we're already kind of in trouble. We're already on coast. This position is great normally. High ground is good, right? Because whenever, like, the logic between high ground is being good. Like, you're here, you get shot at a little bit, you back up here. They can't really get to you. You now have line of sight cover. But if you back up here, this Pharah, there's no cover, right? This Pharah is just free firing at you. Everyone kind of goes this way. I don't know what Pain's looking at. It's pretty obvious the Pharah wants to be on this side of the map. And so we're already kind of this position. We get absolutely blown up. Pain's late to the rotate. And we're already totally caught out. If we want to play this comp, again, we should not be on the Genji. We should not be on Sojourn. We need a hit scan. We need to be playing over here, playing around this mini, which is hacked, playing around this. It's hacked by them. If we had to, so that's probably not going to work, but there would be at least pressure on this mini, so it's not a free hack. You can play around this mini. Like, this is just going to be better to play over here, because you're in here, right? Far can't really spam into you. She does, she has to get low. So now we're on to the Ashe. Again, Genji, I don't think it's big. Now we're on Lucio Kiriko, but now we're into the same effect that we have before. Yin's is halfway to ult. Warren is 41% to ult. Aspen's 40% to ult. Yito's 40% to ult. Our highest is Korn at 24, and he got blown up instantly by the Pharah and Pain. So we are already so far behind the 8-ball when it comes to ults. We just need to be starting on better comp. I don't know how Korn dies. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Again, we're taking a very difficult position. Since we're on Genji, we have no way to get out. And this is just kind of a mess. This is a long stagger. Yeah, we need to be dying much faster. Josh is on Tracer now, gets caught out with the EMP. What is happening here? Oh, we are diving with half our team in spawn. So we start taking the point back here, and so I'm going to slow it down. Yeah. So, again, Pain's on Diva. Pain doesn't really know Diva. He's going to get out. Let's look at what's going on. We have a 3-pronged dive happening onto Sombra. It's not the best target. But you get it, and you get the... So there's a lot of... I think a lot of good stuff happening here. Let me back it up a little bit again. I want to see where these 3 people are coming from. Okay. So I think Kiriko's going to TP in, but this point stands. Look, Lucio comes in from here. Kiriko's coming in from here. Tracer's coming in from here. This is a good dive. Pain is in trouble because he's on Diva and doesn't really know how to play. Gets demeched. But this is a really strong dive. You have 3 people diving here. It is a Sombra, whatever. This is really good. Gets the kill. And now you flip the map. Good Suzu. Diva dies. But look, you're playing the map. Yinza phones off the map. That's fine. Look at how playing the map, just the supports, really. It was just the supports that were able to play the map, get some kills, flip the map. That's really good. Now let's see how this goes from here. Good stagger. This is a terrible Diva Bomb. Don't do this. Like that Diva Bomb's kind of a throw. It is terrible. Don't do it. And then going for the remake kill is also a throw, so Pain, don't do that either. So I want to look at our positions. I like Josh's position. What resources does Josh have? I'm going to assume he has recall. He does. Yeah, Josh, this is great positioning. I like this. This is really good. You're putting pressure on the ball. Brawl's like marking ball. This is good. I don't like this positioning from the supports. I think they can really afford to be up here. Just high ground, again, good, even with the Pharah. Because, you know, you play here. Like, if the Pharah peaks, you can peek back here. Corn, I get it, but where, I mean, so here is fine. Like, worst case scenario, right? You can grapple here, you can grapple over there, you can grapple back. Here, you don't have a good grapple, so I think you're just a little too far forward. But this is mostly good. Yeah, so you're hacked, the dive comes in, and you're just fucked. And you do grapple up and over. Damon kills 2 in the process, but dies for it. So let me just look at that again. So the Sombra's able to translocate right onto you for really no punishment. And this is a very, very easy dive for Yeatle. Just be here. You can drop. You can then grapple back to the mini. Like, you just made this so much harder on yourself, and you made it so much harder on Damon, who had to TP here into line of fire of the Pharah, as opposed to here, where she can, like, peek back here. So yeah, really, what kind of threw that off is the Widow positioning. You gotta be smarter with that Widow positioning. Josh, I like going for the get slept, but going for ML7 there is great. Pain, no. Right, chasing this, fine. There's an Ana here with no sleep, no help, half health, and Josh's honor. Don't go for this. I know the ball's low. The Ana is just such a higher value target. They have a Mercy going to chase the... You could also chase this Mercy, but you waste micro missiles, and then you chase. Just go for this Ana. Get this Ana. Secure this Ana kill. You can come back for them later. You end up going for the Mercy, and I think you must get her. Right. But you give up so much map control by doing this play. You're not going to kill this ball. ML7's... All the DPS are back and have a lot of the map. Or, you kind of got the map. Josh dies for it, though. You're diving a ball. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah. But just have control of the map, you know. Get this Ana out of the fight. Ana didn't die. and you could have helped Josh secure that kill. And that's really going to be it. So the big things, really, you got to be smarter about your opening compositions. Pain's D.Va definitely was not the play as well. Like, theoretically, yes, D.Va is good against every single character on this roster. Pain does not know how to play D.Va, and it's not a good idea to play something you don't know how to play against a team of one-tricks playing everything they're good at. And just gotta be even once you have control, be smarter about your positioning. Don't make yourself an easy target for Ball, for Sombra, for Pharah. Think about kill boxes, but more like we've done a great job talking about our own kill boxes, but we need to think about theirs. I mean, let's just back up to the map. Their Pharah, Ball, Sombra. Where's their kill box going to be? Well, if the Pharah is going to be taking this this angle, which is a very common angle, where can she see? She can see all in here, a little bit in here, not too much into there, and she really just has to go a little bit to the left to see this whole area. She can see up here, all through here, and she can see this high ground that's to my right. She can't see in here, can't really see in here, and so you got to be making use of these areas. Where do you want to fight? If you're going to have a backline, move from here to here. You can get on ML7 that way. Just make these rotations. Find these targets you want to kill. If you find a Sombra, catch her out in these areas. You caught her on the previous map when you caught out that EMP. That was great. There was nothing they could do about that EMP because you were in an area where they couldn't really establish a kill box. Make sure you're using those areas. All right, that should be my review for Illios. Oh, I'm not going to stop recording because